1 year from now, the sequel to 2017's brilliant and terrifying It will be released. Bill Skarsgård will be returning in the titular role, and we can't wait for it. The first movie was set in 1989, and the sequel will follow the same characters 27 years later, as they face off with the evil Pennywise one more time as adults. Not much is known about It Chapter 2, but we'll be exploring the grisly details that we do already know about in this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's the best way of keeping up to date with all of ScreenRant's great new videos.
Why'd you do this to your hair? Makes you look like a boy.
Bev gets bloody again. In the first of the new It movies back in 2017, you may remember young Beverly Marsh was absolutely covered in blood when it came randomly shooting out of her bathroom sink, and it looks like she'll be enduring a similarly gory scenario in next year's It Chapter 2. Jessica Chastain will be playing the adult version of Bev in the sequel, and set photos have shown her to be doused in crimson. At this stage, it remains to be seen exactly how that happens, however, and our blood is practically curdling with excitement to find out what causes it.
What are you looking for?
The flashback scenes. We know the kids from the first movie are back for the sequel, despite the fact it's set in 2016. You may think this will allow the sequel to explore the aftermath of the first movie, but director Andy Muschietti explained the flashback scenes will actually take place during the events of the first movie, meaning we'll see more of what happened when the Losers Club first encountered Pennywise. Moreover, the protagonist will be guided by a benevolent turtle god to retrieve childhood memories, and given that the young actors have been seen on set with their adult counterparts, we may see the adults and their younger selves interacting in some way. Pennywise's new forms. Pennywise the Dancing Clown is just one of the many forms the evil It entity can take, and it chooses to do so because it allows him to both befriend and terrify children in equal measure. In the first movie, the entity took on some other forms, such as a disgusting leper played by Javier Batot. Batot has Marfan syndrome, which renders him very tall and slender, and he's played other horror characters such as the Slender Man and the titular ghost in Mama, and he's been seen on the set of It Chapter 2, so you can guarantee Pennywise will be taking on some new terrifying forms, utilizing Botot's talents.
Okay, so let me get this straight. It comes out from wherever to eat kids for like a year, and then what? It just goes into hibernation?
The Paul Bunyan scene. Without a doubt, the most exciting It Chapter 2 teases that we've been made aware of so far are a number of photos that show Pennywise riding on the shoulders of a giant Paul Bunyan statue. And the reason this is so exciting is because it's clearly an adaptation of a particularly awesome scene in Stephen King's original novel. In the novel, Pennywise brings the same statue to life and uses it to torment poor Richie Tozier, the character played by Finn Wolfhard in the first movie and Bill Hader in Chapter 2. And that'll be really cool, and no doubt incredibly creepy to see depicted in live action.
Shouldn't we have some people keep watch, just in case something bad happens?
Stanleys Missing. In the first movie last year, Wyatt Olev played Stanley Uris, and while we know Andy Bean is playing the adult Stan in the sequel, the fact that Bean hasn't appeared in any set photos so far doesn't bode well for the character. In the novel, Stan was the only Losers Club member who was so terrified of returning to Derry to face Pennywise again that he chose to kill himself instead. Given that the movie seemed to be following the book almost to the letter, adult Stan probably won't make it very far into the sequel, and there's a theory his suicide note will be incorporated into the movie's logo.
That's why we're still alive, yeah? Well, I plan to keep it that way.
And that's the end of our video. Did you enjoy it? Are you excited for It Chapter 2? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to ScreenRant for more great videos just like this one. Bye for now.